Hello everybody, it is your boy SCGRANT here, and welcome to the city of VAETERNUS. This is pretty much a little bit of a successor to the city of Los Andes, to which I did back last year. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So yeah, this city has been in the works for quite some time, ever since I have pretty much got my hands on the race day bundle. And as you saw, if you have not seen my reviews on said on the race day bundles, basically both videos, you should check that out in the gaming channel. Anyway, well, let's get right into it. This city has been pretty much been in the building works for quite a while, and I wanted to make sure that everything goes up to snuff. As pretty much that after pretty much the race day bundle overall was pretty much added to the game, there were at least a few post-launch patches that followed with it to try to make sure everything was stable. Even to this day, what I noticed also when I started basically getting the city up and running was when I placed my stock exchange, was the fact is that previously before this new content update was added, my overall shares in terms of investments for the said city was set to maximum. But now for this new patch, or pretty much this latest patch that was added to the game, they pretty much set it back to 1, meaning that I had to pretty much manually set my investments to how much I wanted, which, well, it was unexpected, but it was nothing to cry over spilled milk for. So yes, I was definitely jump into it. So you look in the background, it's pretty much my overview of what I have so far in the city, and I already gotten some districts laid out and pretty much things from it. You can tell if you take a look at what's been added, what's been placed into it overall, because once again everything starts from scratch and basically works its way over time, because I never thought that eventually I will definitely build upon it. But yes, if you look definitely in the far reach, I've already gotten the first racetrack already built. How I got this official racetrack built was based on pretty much blueprints set out by a racetrack layout I've used from driver parallel lines. Yes, so yes, I've already gotten various district names coming out. Most notably, we got Tusk Heights, we got Strasser Oaks, Turian Estates, Starticus Town. We even got the industry. I can see that Steel Punch Bay, Nodachi City, Ocean Hills, Stormlight Park, Sturdian District, and downtown area. There are pretty other districts, but they already been named, like for example District 2, 8, 9, and 10. They're basically placeholder names until eventually we get further into the build. We have already surpassed 10,000 people living here, and currently the racetrack is called the Morori Raceway, and it's already been scheduled to basically get ready for its first annual run with 24 contestants, and it's going to be 10 laps around the racetrack. Yes, the racetrack itself, and then I'm gonna let you guys know, it's based around the Jersey racetrack that was from Driver Parallel Lines back in 2006. I used that map and its road layout to try to be as accurate to the source material as possible, but once again, there's certain parts of the original source material that could not be deadly accurate. Once again, we gotta make sure that everything fits with its own district. So I've already gotten pretty much everything up to snuff, and was able to know the fact is that as we get that further along in the city of Las VAETERNUS, there's going to be more districts. Like I said before, there are other places that are empty that are going to be filled with its own district styles, and most notably, another thing to point in mind is that as of me recording this, there's still a bit of a pretty much a technical, pretty much like a bug or a glitch that involves the Morori Raceway itself, is that it always has its garbage piled up even sometime after the garbage truck comes out and picks it up. That's why I had to place a pretty much like an incinerator, a garbage incinerator, or this pretty much, yeah, to pretty much keep the power. So yeah, so garbage truck will always come by and pick that up, so everything looks all pretty much normal as usual. Everything is all going up as normal. So yeah, I even managed to doing the uses of various creator packs and even the Park Life and Industries DLCs added in. But once again, there are certain places that are yet to be filled. So yes, once again, once an entire district is filled to the brim, yes, overall I will move on to the next district. And truth be told, the fact that is that I've already gotten certain parts. I already got like a trans, once I get to the trans, I'll get to the trans. I already got like a metro style already got a metro system up and running, and already got the trains up and running, and we got a monorail up and running. But once again, as we get further and further into the video, it's most likely that I will definitely expand upon it, because basically when I look back at my my last build, which was the City of Los Andes, I have succeeded 20,000 citizens. Once again, the furthest I got in one of my city builds overall on the channel, and the fact that I had this game for almost 8 years, not including the PS4 version, because what you're seeing is the remastered version, is the fact I've only managed to reach a overall at least close to 50,000 people living here. Because once again, things start out as normal, and then the only issue I have with the city overall is employment, meaning that it's pretty much not enough people basically to be able to work in these commercial industrial buildings, because once again I am more of a residential building. And as you see, you already got the part up and working. I got it called Chirping Land. It's at 3 stars. It's already up and running, because some time ago in the build, I think the horror house actually caught fire, and thankfully I have the air helicopter fire department, basically designed for air, already stepped in and was able to get that cleaned up. And most notably, that is towards the raceway, I put in a little bit of use of the countryside DLC and put in a little town there, and was able to use the observatory. I even got pretty much the use of the industries pack by adding in, because this place is filled with oil. If you check the resources management and realizing that this place got filled with oil, so you know damn well there's gonna be nothing but moles of money when it comes to oil itself. But once again, there are plenty of empty spots there. They have its own district styles and everything that'll be set for future use whenever I get to it. Because remember, this your boy here does have a time frame, so whenever I basically jump into this video, because once again, once everything gets up and running with this new addition to the gaming channel overall, I will eventually basically hop back to my regular videos. Because once again, for the month of May, I'm going to be focusing on this particular city build and a little side gig that I have related to certain car builds. Because that's the thing I want to try to bring back to the gaming channel, and I'm most notably trying to expand out. But once again, Cities Skylines has already got the latest DLC out. I want to make use of it in a new city build instead of relying on an old build, since I've already did that with the City of Los Andes. Now I am pretty much in this new build. So I'm hoping that we further get down the line, we finally get to see these first race day DLC in action. And yes, I'm hoping in the future we'll get the parades going in the near future. But it'll have to be in its own district. I repeat, in its own district whenever it's pretty much, its own space. Because I did not want to put it in something that's already been occupied, because the objective for me is to make, once again, the more people live here, the most likely I will definitely. And when it comes to doing these race raids and parades and all like event stuff like that, it'll cause definitely some traffic jams, because once again, everybody's going to be occupied at one thing and one thing only. It's definitely be causing a huge jam. So yeah, keep that in mind as we get along with the official pretty much what's in store, since I have been pretty much busy elsewhere. But yeah, you can clearly see that things are definitely starting to find out. And you can see one of the trucks on the garbage trucks on the road is going straight towards this particular raceway just to pick up the trash, because it's the only thing that constantly pops up. Because this has definitely had to be an oversight when they were putting in post-launch patches for the game, like every 1 to 2 weeks, to make sure everything's up to snuff. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went down, because that's what I did. I actually put a garbage, like an incineration plant, because what it does, this powers up the city, you applies it to the power, and I had to put one here to make sure that everything was ready to go overall. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure, and you can look at the game footage, that it's gonna basically stop on by the racetrack, and then bow. Yep, it's gone. No trash. Yep, we are cleaned out. Anyway, this is basically my first step into going into a new city build with the race day bundle edition included. That'll include the iconic brutalism and the renewed history. I'm hoping to expand on more of that as we get further and further into it. But basically, this is the first official how you say, first episode related to the city of VAETERNUS. I'm hoping to do more videos like this in the near future. Anyway, this is your boy SCGRANT here, and I will see you all in the next episode of the city of VAETERNUS itself. Anyway, see you all in the next one. Take care.